Good day and welcome to my video lectures about physics. In this video lecture, I will discuss about inclined planes and ramp for the application of physics in real life. So let's start. In this video lecture, we will talk about the application of physics in real life, which we call it as a simple machine. Let's say you have a box weighing 500 newtons and you want to lift it up 1 meter in height. The minimum force that you need to lift it up is 500 newtons. Assuming you are not capable of lifting it up, and so how can you lift the box with less force or with less effort? Using a ramp or an inclined plane, you will reduce the amount of force you need to place the 500 Newton box to 1 meter in height. Let's say you have a ramp 5 meters in length. Instead of lifting up the box directly, is to use the inclined plane by sliding the box gradually. Let's say we have point A, B, and C. So by using a ramp, you can move the box from point A to point B using less force. The question is how much force you need to move it up the ramp or the inclined plane. We have two distances, which is the 5 meters ramp and the 1 meter lifting height. So by getting the ratio, which is 5:1, we can say that the force you need is reduced by a factor of 5 or 5 times less to move it up to the ramp. Applying that ratio to know the needed force to move the box up the ramp, we can say that the force we need is 100 newtons only to move it from point A to point B, which is 5 times less when you lift the box directly from point C to point B. So notice what this machine allows us to move the box up a height of 1 meter, but through another path with a lot less effort. Instead of going from point C to point B, which will require 500 newtons of force, we can go from point A to point B, which will require less effort or 100 newtons of force. So the inclined planes make it easier to move heavy objects from one place to another, especially if you need to go up. However, there is a trade-off, and this is the distance to go from C to B. It is true that you need to apply a greater force, but only over a shorter distance of 1 meter, compared to 5 meters distance to move it the ramp. Now, if we were to calculate the amount of work to be done, which is simply force times the distance, so the work needed to lift the box is 500 newtons times 1 meter is equal to 500 joules. Now the work needed for the box to move from point A to point B is 100 newtons times 5 meters, which is also equal to 500 joules. So this simple machine does not really reduce the amount of work that we need. The work is still the same, regardless of what path we take. But the benefit of this machine is the less effort or less energy to be consumed. This type of machine can reduce further the amount of force needed by using another simple machine like pulley or lever, and that is the next video lecture to be discussed. Thank you.